a Facebook fan named Victoria who wrote us a message. Hello, Victoria, if you're watching.
Hey, Victoria.
And I actually I love this question. She said, what act of Lucy, and I guess this is for all of us, but what act of Lucy would you never repeat? Like, what did she do that you were like, no, girl? Like,
What advice would you give her?
A lot of times I was like, no, girl.
I know, but I feel... I have to say, though, I felt like... I don't know, the story just seemed, like, inevitable. Like, it just... Like, that's what I loved about it, too, is reading it. Like, it didn't really feel like you were necessarily making choices as much as, like, she was just, like, this was her path. And you were just, like, telling us what she was doing.
Happening.
You know, like, I don't know. I didn't really... I mean, there were times where I was like, oh, no, that's probably going to end badly. But it just felt... It felt like it was all... in honesty, like she felt like she was always doing what she felt was, you know, what she had to do.
She did. She always. I tried to write her in a way that made it feel like everything she did for her felt like the only choice.
Yeah,
Like
taking
it felt like
Violet to the airport.
Yeah.
I was like, honey.
Yeah.
I was like, the taking your kid to see your ex is...
Yeah.
Maybe that was the one time that I was
Maybe,
like, oh my god.
But it's protective. I get it, because Darren was like, take her so you don't do anything crazy.
Right, because when your kid's there and the kid maybe looks like
I don't know about that reasoning.
That was crazy.
Like, if I were Darren, I wouldn't have been like, take the kid. I would have been like, do not take the kid.
Or do not go, probably.
Do not, well, I'd be like, don't go. Oh,
yeah.
goodness.
Right, exactly. That was, to me, that was one of those things that was, I mean, it was perfect because it worked for the story because it was very human, and that, like, I want to go, what am I going to use as collateral? Okay, my child. And then Darren is, like, on board with it, which is like, no, dude, tell her not to go see him.
But I feel like there are a lot of people that would think they were doing the mature thing by being like, go, you know, I'm not going to stop you. I would not be one of those people, but I know a lot of people that are like that.
It wasn't, I think the concessions or, like, the choices were very human, and that they were sometimes wrong, and sometimes, like, yeah, Darren loves her, but he also knows that if he says no, she's going to do it anyway. So he's going to let her.
I think that was the thing that I was, like, trying to think about with Darren was, like, he understands her better than she thinks he understands her, I think. Mm-hmm. And, like, he knew that saying no wouldn't have necessarily stopped her. It just would have made it secret.
Right.
And is that worse?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Absolutely. Totally. I don't know. It's crazy. This book... Oh, I guess